Alright, what's up, guys? It's the moment all three of you have been waiting for. It's me reacting to my 21-22 Premier League predictions. I don't really remember what I said, but I remember the top four. In fact, I'm going to pull up the Premier League table right now just so that I have it on deck. But without further ado, let's see how I did last season. Then we'll do another one right now. Let's go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
And welcome to my bloody 21-22 Premier League predictions. Buddy decided to do because I watched a YouTube video of someone doing a Premier League predictions. I was like, I wanted to do one of those.
It's that week.
Just more so for the sake of
what everyone's
so
doing.
I can look back and see how well I did in my Premier League predictions. So the Premier League has kicked off. The transfer window has closed. Ronaldo's at Man United. Lukaku's at Chelsea. Liverpool got Konate at the start of the window and then did nothing.
Yep, as they do. They always do that, isn't silly.
I'm kind of gonna bloody try and, predict things. We'll start with from 20, working our way up.
I'll do this by the way.
And I have a little graphic.
20-minute video, so I'll
First team
speed it up.
here. Norwich.
Norwich.
I
But
think
they're
Norwich
garbage.
is garbage.
Yep.
Absolute dog shit.
They're garbage.
The reason I
They
say
did
that
finish
is
20th, by the way. Let's just
whenever
jump
I
ahead a
watch
bit.
and I think maybe
I
3
spent
will
a
be
minute
garbage.
talking about Norwich.
Is that good enough? Probably not. I do like the addition.
It's pretty nice. I get like a minute to each team. It's pretty good. Go me.
Watford. I like Watford. I don't
Watford.
dislike.
I've got that exact as well.
Um,
Let me jump ahead again. I think you kind of get the gist of what I was saying. So I had Burnley, which was
I would
correct.
say Maximan is.
I had Newcastle, which, if not for
Part of me wants
change,
Newcastle to get
give it
relegated
right.
so that say Maximan can come to a bigger team and we can see what he's really made of. Because
Newcastle
right now
finished
he's in a
11th.
position where he is the only person.
Okay, let's jump ahead. Okay, so at this point, oh my god, internet, please.
Or whatever. Now there he is.
Right, let's just have a look at this. I feel like this is a good way to. I don't really need to know what I'm saying because I can't remember. Brentford finished 13th, I said 16th. Southampton finished 15th, and I said 15th. Bang on. Crystal Palace I said in 14th, who we finished 12th, but once again, change of manager invigorated them, so they probably would have been worse. I said Wolves in 13th, and they finished 10th. I actually think they overachieved quite a bit. I said Leeds in 12th, who were 17th, so not great. Brighton in 11th, who ended up 9th, but I mean, whatever. Aston Villa 10th, they ended up 14th, just very interesting. Arsenal 9th, and they ended up 5th. And Everton 8th, who ended up 16th. So quite a bit of disparity, especially at the top of that list. But generally, I'm not too upset. Leeds, I definitely overachieved. They got destroyed by injuries, unfortunately. And in terms of the rest, I'm not too upset with my guessing abilities there.
Team at Everton where he can do the exact same thing defensively, but he has the quality of Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison. They also signed
Everton fell off.
Townsend, Gray, Damari Gray, I quite like Damari Gray. These kind of players that are going to do things on the offensive side of the ball. That will
That's crazy.
get them lots of points and be quite competitive, but I think that a team where they probably lose to every team above them, and that's why they.
They did lose to every team above them, but they finished 16th.
West Ham.
West Ham 7th, bang on.
Because they have European football now. So I've seen a lot of
Bang on.
West Ham fans especially believe that due to the European football, they may be dropping down quite a bit this season. However, I believe that West Ham have some
Good guess,
quality
mate.
midfield, quality attack, and a very solid defense.
Very true. West Ham's a good
that's the
team.
kind of team that finishes 7th in my book.
Go me.
Although, whatever.
Ooh, Spurs.
Spurs in 6th.
They ended up 4th.
I don't think this is going to be too surprising for Spurs fans. I think that Spurs just
Start of the season, they had Nuno, and they were probably going to finish 6th. So, fuck yeah.
had a
Who
point
the fuck is in the top 6 that's...
cycle where they're in the fringes. Although,
Oh, I have Leicester at the top
they haven't
5.
just been in the
Gross.
fringes of the top 4. I think that that's
Leicester
kind of
finished
where
8th.
they've been the last 20 years, if I had to guess. Interesting window. Hold on to Kane. And that's the kind of move that will get you to stay where you were, because you had Kane last season.
Will it finish
is
6th?
Nuno going
Could be.
to take you to the top 4? No.
Correct.
Will you finish much lower than 6th? Probably not.
No, they
Could
didn't.
you finish 5th? Yeah. Go on, you Spurs. Next up, we got 5th, Leicester.
Leicester.
I love Leicester. Love Brendan Rodgers. Jamie Vardy's getting a bit old, isn't he? 36. 35?
3, 34, yeah.
Should have looked this up before I did this video.
100%.
As you can see, it was pretty spare at the moment.
That's fine.
Leicester. Tielemans. Oh, love Tielemans.
Every
Schmeichel. Biggest club legend in Leicester City football, possibly. Maybe Jamie Vardy is. Who's to say?
not me.
And then still all the pieces. Madison.
I like it.
Who's to say? Leicester are a good team. Good attacking team.
Yeah.
Good fun to watch.
Yeah.
DD. Ricardo Pereira back this season. I like that.
I
guy.
don't think he played.
Going to be absolutely fine. Going to be 5th. The reason they're not top 4 because the top 4
Did
are
Ricardo
stacked
Pereira leave?
this season,
I don't know.
and that does take us into number 4. You're going to like this. In 4th, we have Manchester City.
Go me.
Is it a surprise though?
Yeah, it was a
Let's
surprise.
go through it.
Oh, let's not.
What do
Oh, no, I don't want to do this.
Chelsea, United, and Liverpool have that Man
I'm skipping
the
ahead.
best left back in the league?
This was
in-
when Lukaku was
and
going to be in.
obviously
Lukaku and Ronaldo were about to
and
take
then
over the
Man
league.
City don't have a striker. So you compare that not having a striker. Going to be playing that kid that played last season who was god awful, Gabriel Jesus.
They
at
didn't do that.
times, who's so hit and miss.
They ended up just playing De
And you're
Bruyne
gonna
up
be
front.
playing false nines like you did last season with Gundogan and fucking Kevin De Bruyne at the striker. That's is that how you win the league?
Yeah, it is apparently.
Or is that how you finish 4th?
No, that's how you win the league.
You know my answer.
Let's win the league.
Chelsea now have a striker in Lukaku, and United have a striker in Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah, they do.
and Liverpool obviously have Roberto Firmino, which is as good as those guys you could say.
I
And,
didn't think I would say that.
Also, Jota playing striker. You know, sometimes if you squint hard
Sadio
enough,
Mane played striker.
the Portuguese striker for Liverpool is as good as the Portuguese striker for Man United. But I digress. This is Man City. Man City finish in 4th. Pep Guardiola is a fraud. Don't know what to tell you. You spent $1 billion on bloody Jack Grealish, and you should have got one. You should have spent it on Danny Ings and fucking
Danny Ings would have been good at City. I won't change that.
Taggart, whatever that left back's name is.
Cash.
From Aston Villa. Which takes us to 3rd, Manchester United. Gotta tell you guys, this is the most Manchester United I've watched this season, maybe of all time. That's probably due to they had the early game against Leeds on the first day of the season, I believe it was, and they had the Cristiano Ronaldo game, first game of the weekend, this weekend.
Fair enough.
And they're really good at football.
But they're not.
Really, really good at football.
They were for the
But it
first
does
two
beg
games.
the question once again: what does Chelsea and Liverpool have that Manchester United does not have?
Defence.
We can all say it together. 3, 2, 1. A good manager.
Okay.
But the Man United is so old. I don't think he played
He's
very much
shit.
football last season. All around,
Their midfield is terrible.
with their managers, just a little bit better off right now. Not to say that Manchester United won't be competing, especially if they do something in January. I think it'll be very tight. The top
6th
4,
place,
obviously.
by the way.
But for this season, I just think that they're a little bit off. However, Cristiano Ronaldo will definitely elevate them above Man City. Good for them.
Nope, they weren't.
In 2nd place, we have Chelsea. Chelsea in 2nd place. Who's missing? Let's have a little look. Oh, wow, that is interesting. Didn't see that coming. I did. I don't know what you're saying. Fuck your bias. You're absolutely right. I'm biased. I don't give a fuck. This is my channel. I'm wearing a Liverpool top. I've got a Liverpool poster. You see this? Who's on this poster? We got Steven Gerrard, we got Fernando Torres, Jamie Carragher, Ryan Babel.
Shut up.
Got Mason Mount. I feel like I'm missing like 3,000 players. 0.83. Goals conceded per game 0.63.
This is the Matip Van Dijk partnership being really good.
Points 2.65 per game.
Every season that Van Dijk has played since joining Liverpool, where he's been fit, they've cleared 90 points. This is the new start of the season.
Well, he's playing next to Van Dijk. He's leaps and bounds ahead of Joe Gomez.
This is Joe
in
Matip
his
missing
career.
praises.
He's leaps and bounds ahead of any of the Chelsea centre backs. Although you have an aging Thiago Silva who's able to coach these Rudigers and Christian.
Couldn't believe how good Thiago Silva was.
Who are very quality centre backs.
Still
and
fell
under an
off.
incredible defensive scheme with Tuchel. You saw that in the Fabinho and Kante are interchangeable top 2 CDMs in the world, I think.
Kante kind of fell off,
and
eh?
the rest of-
What happened to Kante? He fell off.
It's down on Chelsea. Liverpool maybe just grab it for having the Premier League is the only thing to focus on. And this
So I
is
said
barring
Chelsea
any
were
injuries
going
by major players.
Champions League. Was my whole argument.
Get well soon, Harvey Elliott though. So anyway, That was a bit of a mess. Didn't really plan that very well, eh? But here we are. I had fun. I hope you had fun too. How long was this shit? It was 23 minutes. Cool. So thanks for watching. Well, bye. And there you have it. So I was pretty good for the relegation, bang on. A few other places, bang on. But all in all, bang off. Let's do this season.